Hey, what's up guys? This is my 1967 Chevy Chevelle Malibu. It's a 283 with power pack heads and a power glide. It's an all original car. This car is a daily driver. It runs and drives awesome. Everything works. It starts right up every single time. It stops good. It drives good. I just drove it all day yesterday. I went to Hartford and then I had to go to Manchester from Meriden. If you're from Connecticut, you know where those are. I drive it all the time. It runs and drives amazing. It's going to need some rust work. It's extremely solid for its age. These cars are getting harder and harder to find in good shape. This one is in very, very good shape, but it does need some work. It's going to need a rocker panel on the driver's side, the lower quarter on the driver's side, and there's some holes in the floor pans and the very corners of the trunk pans. Pretty easy stuff if you can do body work. It's not rotted. It's not like a lot of them are, and it wouldn't take much to make this a really, really nice car again. Or you could just use it the way it is. That's the way we did it. We've just been driving it and using it exactly like it is. It's a fun car. It's got a cool patina to it. It gets thumbs up everywhere it goes. People love it, and we love driving it. The only reason we're selling it is we've got a ton of other cars we're trying to finish, and there's just not enough time, and unfortunately some of them have to go. The wheels that are on the car right now do not go with the car. These rallies were from my Camaro, and my mom bought me those when I was a kid, before she passed away. So I can't get rid of those wheels. It will come with wheels. It'll come with the original steel wheels. I'll show you those at the end of the video. And these rallies are pretty readily available. You can get them on Craigslist, a whole set with tires for $400 to $500. You can buy chrome ones. There's a ton of different things you can do for wheels in this car, but these wheels do not come with the car. It'll just have regular plain steel wheels on it. The doors, the trunk, the hood, they all open and shut like the car is new. The windows all go up and down nice. The interior it's got some tears in it, but overall it's in good shape. It's totally usable. You can see there's a rip here. There's a small one there. The package tray is pretty rough, and the top of the back seat right there. The headliner is nice. There's one little rip right there, but again, it's totally a usable car. Door panel is nice. The armrest is worn. Somebody put duct tape on it. There's a company called Ground Up. You can see the doors shut real nice. There's a company called Ground Up, and they're right here in Connecticut. They sell everything for these cars. You can buy every part of the whole interior. Same thing with this side. Door panel's nice, but the armrest has duct tape on it. Dashboard's nice. The pad's not cracked or anything. There's a little bit of worn paint right there. Again, it's kind of cool. It adds to the patina of the car. I'll show you the engine. .283. See, it's got the power pack mark right there. This thing runs amazing. You never even have to touch the gas pedal. I mean, it literally turns. Watch this. Starts right up. It's got brand new flow masters on it, so it's got a nice sound to it. The motor runs nice and smooth and quiet. Show you guys inside the trunk. Has the original mat on the floor. As you can see, it's stained pretty good, but it's the original one, the original speckle paint. The trunk's not in bad shape. The very edges of it right there are where it's rotted. There's a hole on either side. There's one over here, right there. Trunk lid itself's nice with the factory paint underneath it, still shiny. If you have low feedback, or bad feedback I should say, and low transaction history, which is the number next to your username on eBay, which means you don't have very many transactions, like less than 10, contact me before you bid on the car. I don't have a problem with people bidding on the car that have negative feedback or low transaction, as long as I know that you're a real person. People bid on cars all the time, and then they win them, and then they just disappear, and it's a waste of time, and it's very frustrating. So if you bid on this car and you have low feedback or negative feedback and low transaction without contacting me, I'll remove your bid and I will block you from bidding any further. So contact me first, read everything in the description. If you're local to me, to Meriden, Connecticut, and you want to take the car for a ride, come look at it in person. I encourage that. If you want more pictures of a specific area on this car, or there's anything you want to see, feel free to call me, 203-687-7030. I encourage people to ask as many questions as you could think of. I want the person that buys this car to be very happy with it. I've been very happy with it, and I enjoy the car a lot, and I hate to sell it. I think the next person will be very happy with it too, but I want everybody to ask questions, and feel free to contact me, email me, anything you need, pictures, video, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. I'll show you the underneath of the car. The frame on this car is really good. It's all solid. It's got a little scaly surface rust, but it's all solid metal everywhere. The trunk pan, like I showed you, does need to be replaced on the sides. There's the fuel tank, it's in good shape. And the floors do have holes in them. Again, the frame there is nice. And you can see there's a hole right there on the passenger side floor. The rocker on this side isn't too bad. It's all really nice and good shape, except for the very front. I don't know if you can see that. There's a hole right there. That's just the very forwardmost part of the rocker. The lower fender on the passenger side is good. And I just washed it, that's why the water's dripping out of there. But frame is good. Still got the factory blue paint on it. For some reason the driver's side is worse than the passenger side. This is the rocker on the driver's side. You can see it needs to be replaced. And the bottom of the fender here has a hole in it right there, and that needs to be replaced. The rest of the rocker isn't too bad. And again, same thing with the frame. It's nice like the other side. A little bit of flaking paint on it, but it's all solid metal. There's no holes in it or anything like that. The floor on this side, again, there's a hole there. That's the driver's side, like I was saying. And then the lower quarter on the driver's side right here needs to be replaced. And they make this panel, goes right about here where this trim piece is, and you cut that panel off and you can weld just the lower section on. It does not need a whole quarters. The quarters are not, they're not shot all the way up top. They're nice. And there's the inside of the wheel well on this quarter. There's a little bit rotted right here. And the quarter on this side is in good shape. It's nice. There's no holes in it or anything. These are the wheels that will come with the car. These are the original steel wheels. All of the tires are good and they all have good tread. One of them is smaller than the rest of them. We get a pretty good price on tires, so if you want me to get tires for the car after it's paid for, this is the smaller one. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark over here. If you want me to get tires for these wheels, I can. I don't have a problem doing that. It would obviously be a little bit additional to what the car sells for, but I get really good prices on tires, so I can get them cheaper than most people can. As I was saying, the rallies that are on the car now, they've always been on this car. This is my Camaro. I've had this since I was a kid, and my mom bought me those wheels when she was still alive, so I can't obviously get rid of them. And these are the cars that are in my shop right now, and as you can see, I don't really want to sell the Chevelle, but I'm up to my eyeballs in cars trying to finish them, and can't keep them all, so some of them have to go to make the money to finish some of the others.